Here's a question for you. What do Oprah, Stephen Colbert, Bruce Springsteen, and Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson all have in common? The answer is they were all in their high school's speech and debate clubs. And now a new documentary is taking a look at this highly competitive world. Speak, it's called, follows 5 high school students on their high-stakes quest to win the National Speech and Debate Championships, a.k.a. the Super Bowl of public speaking. So, how do you speak competitively? Here's a preview.
Sesame Street's world of love and acceptance poses a stark contrast to our world today. Whether we are victims, consumers, or executors of this degradation, we live in a country with a wealth of humiliation and a poverty of dignity. Dr. D.C. Klein in the Journal of Primary Prevention calls this the humiliation dynamic, utilizing humiliation not just as a tool of social control, but even as a weapon of war. Because when confinement, bullets, and bombs have not broken the human spirit, humiliation can.
That student, Mfaz Mohamed Ali, is here along with Jennifer Tiexiera, who's one of the directors of the documentary Speak. Welcome to you both. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I think that every kid in high school should be required to do speech and debate or theater as an alternative because there's a theatrical quality to this. Mfaz, why did you want to get involved?
So my friend actually forced me into it. She said because I make these TikToks and I have these like comedy videos that I do that I should start it out. And I actually started in a category called humorous interpretation, where you play a bunch of different characters and you cut a movie into 10 minutes. And then I got into oratory. I was really hesitant to do it. I was like, I cannot be serious for 10 minutes. But that's where my journey started in oratory.
The documentary is so uplifting. I was boohoo crying watching. And the best part is when you guys cut away to the parents in the audience who are so proud to see their kids up there just owning the whole stage. Jen, why did you want to make this documentary? What do you hope people take away from it?
Oh, wow. I mean, as a documentary filmmaker, I tend to make films around a lot of heavy subjects. And the project previous to Speak was extremely heavy as well. And so when my partner, Guy Mossman, came to me with this, he actually showed me a speech by the national champion who was a sophomore when she won, Esther. And I was like, what is this? What is this? This is what we need in these times. The film's called Speak. It could also be called Listen. One thing that we can take from these kids is, it's one of the opening lines of the films, I might not understand or agree with their points, but I understand how they got there. This is fact-based research, and there's so much respect that these kids have for one another, and it's something that we've really lost track of in this country.
Mfaz, I don't want you to give away all the secrets, but I'm curious about how you prepare. These are long speeches. You're not referring to notes. You're just standing and delivering. How do you keep that all upstairs?
Yeah, I didn't want to join because I thought I wasn't going to be able to memorize 10 minutes, but it's a lot of practice. My coach says it's a mental sport. You have to prepare for weeks before you go to your first tournament, months of research prior to that. And it's a really mental gymnastics. And to keep it fresh every time that you perform, you've got to have your own methods and skills to be able to make it look like this is all coming to you in the moment that you're performing.
I love the coaching part. Like, you really see how the coaches are like, no, bigger pause, no, hit this intonation, and you guys are just like machines out there. I was curious what the dynamic was between the other really good speakers. Like, is it like sports where you don't even talk to or look at your competition, or are you guys friends? How does that work?
I'm friends with all my competitors. I knew 3 of the other students that were in the film. We competed in different categories before we met each other, so it's a friendly competition type of vibe.
What's your favorite part of this documentary? I mean, you shoot every day for so long, and then one day you just think like, wow, this really makes it.
Oh, that's so funny. As you can see, this was like I'm so in love with each of these kids and their families and their coaches. I think we shot just a little bit more than 70 days, spending time with them and at their schools, and it was such a beautiful process, so it's hard to pick one. I also fell deeply in love with Norse Pig. For those who haven't seen
There's a pig, yeah. There's a pig.
I think that those are kind of like the funny moments in documentary filmmaking where you see those like smaller through lines, and I'm like, you're a star. And
Pig has a journey.
pig
When the ending shot on the pig, I was like, oh, I know when they were shooting that, they were like, this is it. This is it. She's hanging lights. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, but those are like those small little gifts that happen over the year or two of shooting that you just kind of glom onto.
Yeah, you get to know the students, but you also get to know their beautiful families. It's such a story of America. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah. Mfaz, you're in college now, but in the documentary, you're still in high school. How does it feel to have your high school self now all over the screen?
It's really emotional. I mean, that was such a big part of my life, and I'm forever grateful for the opportunity to be able to go back and watch these big parts of my life.
That's great. It's a beautiful
So
thing.
inspiring. Mfaz Mohamed Ali and Jennifer Tiexiera, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
I love a little clap. To find the screening of Speak near you, head over to speakdocumentary.com.